Hello, everybody, and welcome. It's the second match of this Sunday, Super Sunday. Yet another final, the Diamond Cup. It's the Groundbreakers versus Nsyc Dairy Farm. News from the center. Groundbreakers won the toss and decided to field first. They play bowling. Chinna Sehwag has the new ball. Raj Dhoni and Sri Shailam opening the batting for the Dairy Farm team. The field placements for Chinna Sehwag along on and along of the two boundary riders. And a short third man, point, two men in that point region. Short extra cover mid off on the offside inside the 30-yard circle, and a short fine leg and short mid wicket on the onside. The two umpires, Jawad Hashmi and Sajjad Hashmi. Jawad Hashmi standing straight, signals the play. The first ball is a very big wide outside of Raj Dhoni, swinging with all his might, losing his grip over the bat, and the bat swinging towards mid wicket. Chinna Sehwag with the next delivery, that will be another wide. That's again way outside of Chinna Sehwag, struggling with his lines. Is switched around the wicket. Will it make any difference? No, it won't. That's yet another wide. 3 on board without a legal delivery. Chinna Sehwag once again. Oh no, that's another wide. Well, whether he bowls over the wicket or around the wicket hasn't made any difference. Bowled 4 deliveries so far, and all of them have been wides. So the Dairy Farm team got 4 on board. That's better. That's better, but it's still on the shorter side. Raj Dhoni stays back and cuts it straight to that point fielder. 2 men in that point region, cover and a short extra cover. That's in the gap, and it will at least be a couple. Yes, ball just stopping in that moist wet patch near extra cover region, deep extra cover region. It will be a couple for Raj Dhoni. He opens his account with that couple. Dairy Farm 6 without loss. See now, with the next delivery. That's in the air and taken. That's a good catch by Raju Bhai at short mid wicket. And Dairy Farm team lose their first wicket. It's the dangerous Raj Dhoni dismissed for just a couple. 2 of 3 balls. Well cut by Raju Bhai at short mid wicket of the bowling of Nsyc. It's 6 for 1. The new batsman in is Mohammad Yunus. Sehwag to the new batsman. That's another white. This has been a very lengthy over as far as I can remember. Sehwag, I think, has bowled 8 deliveries so far. Only 3 legal. That was wide outside off, left alone by the batsman, but the umpire this time favors the bowler. So Sehwag getting away with 1. Sehwag. Next ball. Oh, that was a beauty. Went past the outside edge of Mohammad Yunus. Sehwag bowling it full. Ball just carrying on. Batsman expecting it to straighten. Almost the second wicket. Sehwag. Last ball of the over. Shot. And that's pulled away. 4. A boundary to start his innings for Mohammad Yunus. Dairy Farm team 11 for 1 at the end of the first over. Bobby to bowl the second over. The other opener on strike. Bobby starts with a short one around 4th stump line. Sri Shalom goes back. He was looking for the cut, but some extra bounce for Bobby. He just guides it towards that short third man fielder. Another short one, another bottom edge this time. I think Bobby got away with 2 balls there. That's in the air and taken. Oh, that's an excellent take. What a catch that was. Fielder at cover point, diving forward and taking a good catch to send Sri Salem on his way. Sri Salem goes for a duck. Dairy Farm lose their second wicket. It's 11 for 2. Ramesh Casey, the new batsman, he'll be on strike. Bobby to Ramesh. That's better. Bowling it full and outside off, drawing the batsman forward. Well played in the end. That's another opportunity. Ball is in the air and oh no, that's dropped. That's been put down by Bashwaraj at mid-off. I think he never had a control over that ball. I think Bashwaraj has hurt himself in the process, of dropping the catch. Sounds funny, but the key fielder is hurt. He's taking some medical attention. A life for Ramesh Casey. He could have been, or he should have been caught rather. That should have been the third wicket, but Bashwaraj dropping that catch, giving Ramesh Casey another opportunity. He gets a single to open his account. It's 12 for 2. The next ball, Mohammad Yunus bunts it down towards third man for a single. That will be the end of the second over. A successful one by Babi, just 2 singles and a wicket in that over. It's 13 for 2. The day. Groundbreakers winning the toss and deciding to field first. have justified their decision so far. They've picked up 2 quick wickets. Another bowling change. Pandu into the attack to bowl the 3rd over. 3 different bowlers used so far for 3 overs. First one was bowled by Nsyc, this second by Babi, and the Pandu to bowl the 3rd. Mohammad Yunus on strike. Shot and wide. Yunus. Ball was there for the cut, but I think Pandu bowled it a little slower. And Yafi unable to time it as well as he would have liked, but he will still get the single. Pandu to Ramesh. In the air once again. Fielder getting underneath. This time there's no mistake. Ramesh Casey trying his luck once again, but this time he's out of favor from the Lady Luck. Dairy Farm team losing their 3rd wicket. Ramesh gone for just a single. 14 for 3. Another bowler with a wicket. Nsyc got one. Babi got one in the 2nd. And now Pandu has a wicket in the 3rd. Malesh is the new batsman. He'll be on strike. Pandu to bowl. The two boundary riders for Malesh. Deep mid wicket and long on. A strong offside field. Short 3rd man. 2 men in the point region. A shocked extra cover and a mid off. That's nice and full from Pandu. Malesh goes to the pitch of that delivery and drives it towards Shairajat. Short extra cover, no run. Another well pitched up delivery by Pandu. Oh, that was driven towards long on this time and a single taken. So Malesh gets off the mark with that single. Man at short mid wicket did try, but he couldn't stop the signal. Pandu to Yafai. Mohammad Yunus. Swing and a miss. Keeper also beaten. And the ball goes towards 3rd man, deep 3rd man. To be 2 byes. Feel the keeper should have done better there. Maybe some extra bounce for the keeper which did him in. But good bowling nonetheless by Pandu. Pandu, last ball of the over. That's in the air but will clear the infields quite easily. Go all the way. That's nice timing and placement by Mohammad Yunus. His first boundary was towards the onside, over mid wicket. That was his second boundary and it's over covers. A boundary to end the over. It's 21 for 3 at the end of 3 overs. The Bobby will get a second over. That's a wide. Oh no, he should have left that one. But Balesh goes after that. Gets it off the bottom of the blade and ball goes towards Bobby, the bowler. What should have been a dot ends up in a dot. I mean, what should have been a wide ends up as a dot. Bobby, the next ball. Yeah, that's pushed towards extra cover for a single. Malesh does well. Gets off strike. Yunus was looked more comfortable out there in the middle. He's back on strike. Bobby to Yunus. Yeah, that's well bowled and well played. Yunus giving the ball due respect. I think it was full and around that leg stump. Bobby wanting Yunus to go over mid wicket maybe. Ooh. Bottom edge. Saved Yunus there. Full and straight once again. Bobby targeting the stumps, looking for that LBW. Yeah, Yunus, sorry, looking for the sweep. Gets a bottom edge. Bobby 2-0. Malesh well adjusted. That was on a good length on the fuller side. The ball might have kept a touch low as well. Malesh adjusts well and punches it towards mid-off. No run. Last ball. Malesh looking to work it towards the onside for a single, but the fielder, not sure who the fielder is, but he was quickly on to the ball. Stops the single. End of another good over. Just 2 singles of that over. It's 23 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 4. Yeah, just to update you all, this match is also 18 over a side, so the power play is just 5 overs. The groundbreakers have done very well so far in the power play. They haven't allowed the Dairy Farm team to get away. In fact, they have picked up 3 wickets, and the run rate is under check. I mean under control. Pandu to close the power play. His second over. That was short and wide. Was a very good shot, but the only thing missing from that shot was the placement. That was hit straight to the fielder by Yafai. No chance of a run. Pandu with the next ball. That's another good delivery. Yunus this time plays it with a straight back. Another dot. The groundbreakers bowlers have stuck to their line and lengths. They haven't given the batsman freedom. Oh, that was chopped straight into the pitch. Or was it off the boot? Anyways, the keeper hadn't taken the catch. VK keeping wickets. Third dot in a row. Good bowling by Pandu. Next delivery. That might be a wide. I think he was expecting the batsman to make room maybe to open the offside. But the batsman just stood his ground. Next ball. That's room for Yafai, and that's enough for him. That was a mistake from Pandu. Bowls it full and wide outside off. As soon as Yunus got some room, he went after that one and lofted it over covers. That was pretty intentional. One bounce for 28 for the loss of 3 wickets. The mid-wicket fielder has been pushed to that deep square, deep extra cover, deep sweeper cover position. But Pandu bowls another wide down the leg side. That one came in. Nicely played in the end by Yunus on a good length. Ball coming in with the angle. Pandu, last ball of the over. That's in the gap. But there is protection in the deep. After the last boundary, the fielder had been moved from deep mid-wicket to sweeper cover. So it will just be a single. That will be the end of the fifth over. That also marks the end of the power play. It's 30 for the loss of 3 wickets. Bowling change. Babi, after bowling 2 overs, has been taken off the attack. Has been replaced by Venkat. The groundbreakers immediately spreading the field. Just the 4 mandatory fielders inside the 30-yard circle. First ball, nicely worked towards the onside. Call is for 2, but the batsman will have to settle for just a single. I think it was Sehwag, maybe Chinna Sehwag, who ran from short leg towards that square leg. That's driven towards Shairaj there. Richard extra cover. I think he should stand a few feet up to stop that single. Venkat, next ball. That's bowled. That was a poor shot from Muhammad Yunus. He has been there for some time and he knew that the ball isn't, that bounce isn't true. And in the Pandu's in the previous over which Pandu bowled, there was a ball which came in. Yet Muhammad Yunus goes for that expansive drive, leaving a big gap between bat and pad, and the ball sneaks through that gap and hits the middle stump. Dairy Farm lose another wicket. It's the big wicket of Yunus. They are 4 down for just 32 at the moment. The groundbreakers are in the driver's seat. It's the all-important Diamond Cup final. New batsman in is Satish. Satish was also a very good batter, very capable. He needs to stay in the middle. These two need to build a partnership. They need to consolidate for some time now. Chance for a run out. The Nsyc hit halfway down the track, but he was sent back. We will get this fire single because of the overthrow. The score moves to 33. That was very close. Venkat to Malesh, the last ball of the over. Another run out opportunity at the Nsyc's end. This time it will be gone. No. That's another misunderstanding, and this time it results in a run out. Satish, I think it was, who was halfway down the track. Malesh, in fact, had taken a start. He had taken 2 to 3 steps and then turned back. Short mid-wicket fielder does a very good job. Throws the ball back to the bowler, who breaks the stumps immediately to catch Satish short of his crease. So the Dairy Farm team 5 down, 33 for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 6 overs. Groundbreakers. Controlling the proceedings. New batsman replacing Satish is the leg spinner Shashi Reddy, who was also very good with the bat. And a bowling change. Chinna Sehwag back into the attack, and this time he isn't bowling his usual medium pace, but he is bowling some off breaks. Chinna, that was flighted. In fact, it was a full toss, but that's been hit straight to Shairaj at short extra cover by Shashi. The good delivery, but a little too wide outside of. Batsman just happy to let it go through to the keeper. I think that was the slider. That one wasn't flighted, it was darted in by Chinna and punched straight back to the bowler by Shashi. That's a little too straight. In fact, it was on the pads of the batsman, and Shashi Reddy this time works it towards square leg for a single to open his account. That was the first run of this over. Chinna Sehwag, last ball of the over. Another good delivery. This time it was a little bit flighted. Ball spinning in, and Malesh plays it back to the bowler. The end of another good over, just a single from that Chinna Sehwag over. It's 34 for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of 7. Groundbreakers looking to get through their overs quickly without the batsman realizing. They are operating with the spinners. Venkat isn't a spinner, but he bowls with a short run up. First over just Cost him 3 runs and he got the big wicket of Yunus. Venkat to Shashi. A short and wide. Shashi cuts it but finds backward point. Venkat unable to collect that, gather that throw, but no damage done. Batsman won't come back for the second. He won't take the overthrow. Venkat to Mallesh. That will be wide. That was a big wide. Oh no, that was pretty casual from the keeper, VK. That was an easy take, but he just took it very... I think he took it for granted that the ball will end up in his gloves. Just stretch his right arm, but the ball escaped from him and the batsman get 2 wides. This time around Shashi waits for the ball to come to him, just looking to run it down to third man. It was a bottom edge, went past the back wicket keeper's legs. Short final leg, mops it up, another single. Venkat with the next delivery. It's another wide, this time it's down leg. Venkat, who started so well. I mean the first over, this over he's been struggling. Bowled both sides of the wicket. Oh, that's another wide. That's the third wide he has bowled this over. 2 outside off and 1 down the leg. It's poor bowling. Next ball. That's in the air. Another catch. Well taken by the man at backward point. Venkat with the second wicket. Mallesh, the man, dismissed. Oh no. Oh no, Dairy Farm team hasn't got going at all. None of their batsmen have been to play a substantial knock. Just 3 runs of 10 balls for Mallesh. Good catch by Dinesh Singh at backward point. Venkat with his second wicket. It's 40 for the loss of 6 wickets. The 8th over in progress. New batsman making his way out to the centre is Nsyc. He's got huge responsibility on his shoulders. We all know he is very capable. But today is a different ball game. It's the final and the pressure is telling on the Dairy Farm batsman. Amir normally is a very cool customer. He has a very wise head on his shoulders. Venkat to Amir, that's wide down the leg side. Missed by the keeper once again. Will be 2 more to the total. That's poor once again from Venkat. New batsman in the crease. And he sends a wide down the leg side. Maybe the left-hand batsman. Full and straight, and that's worked towards the onside. Batsman was looking for the single, but fielder did a shot mid-wicket. Onto the ball quickly. Venkat, last ball of the over. Pushed on the up. Shashi gets a single this time. Last ball of the over. Tapped on the pads, appealed for leg before, but that was highly ambitious. That was clearly pitched outside the leg stump and would have missed the stumps by a long distance. End of the 8th over. It's 43 for the loss of 6 wickets. Looks like Chinna Sehwag will continue. Shashi on strike. First ball. Amir quickly off the blocks and will complete the single quite comfortably. Bowler not happy. He thinks that single should have been stopped. But to be fair to the fielder, that ball was very wide of that fielder Shairaj there. Chinna to Amir. Oh, that stayed a little low. Was on the shorter side, but it wasn't short enough for the cut. Chinna Sehwag. Oh, that's an inside edge. Straight to short square leg rather. Amir was looking for the single sent back by Shashi. Big swing from Amir. Chinna with the next delivery. Good delivery. This time Amir goes back and gets right behind the delivery and plays it towards that short extra cover. Next ball. Another short one from Chinna. Amir once again rocks back and punches it straight to short extra cover. Another dot. Last ball of the over. That's a little too short this time. Amir has a lot of room. Oh no. Well, good fielding in the deep by, I think it's Bashwaraj there. But he lost his weight, maybe lost his balance, fell backwards. So the batsman getting back for the seconds. End of another good over by Chinna Sehwag. Just 3 runs of the over. It's 46 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 9. Remember, this is an 18 over game. So the halfway stage at the end of 9 overs, the dairy farm team after being inserted into bat are 46 for 6. The current rate is just 5.11 in over. And it's time for a drinks break. Oh, welcome back after the drinks break. The first ball, I think it was a bat and pad. It was a strong appeal for leg before. A good decision by the umpire. Venkat continuing. Now play and a miss. Wide signal by the umpire. That was way outside of. Good decision once again. Venkat, next ball to Shashi. That's driven on the up, but it's straight to short extra cover. No chance of a run. I think it's Sehwag there, Chinna there. Another dot. Ooh, that was a full toss. I think Venkat was looking for the York on that occasion. And that end up being a low full toss. If Shashi can just manage a single of that full toss. So the ground breakers have maintained the pressure. They have not let the batsman off the hook. Runs aren't coming that easily for the ground, for the Dairy Farm team. Just when I said that, Nsyc has got a boundary over the mid wicket or the cow corner. That's once again a classical commentator's curse. A classic case of commentator's curse. Venkat with the next delivery. Ooh, that's a good comeback by Venkat. That one did pitch outside leg, but kept carrying on with the angle. Nsyc this time was looking to just work it towards the onside for a single, but got an outside edge. Another good delivery. Good comeback by Venkat after being hit for a boundary by Nsyc. The next two balls have been dots. Oh, end of another good over. Just 6 runs of that over in spite of that boundary. It's 52 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 10 overs. Just 8 more overs to go. I think this is the last recognized pair of the Dairy Farm team. These two need to bat as long as possible. Another bowling change. Bashwaraj into the attack now. That's in the air. Oh, on the bounce to the fielder Chinna Sehwag at extra cover. Shashi closing the bat face too early on that occasion. Got a leading edge. Could have easily gone to the fielder, but luckily for Shashi, just bounced in front of that fielder. Another dot. This time it's driven, but straight to short extra cover. Shashi. That's a poor delivery. Bashwaraj on that occasion firing it down leg. Extras keep coming. That's nicely flicked, and this might go all the way. Fielder is after it, but the ball has been timed pretty well, and it does. Yeah, it has crossed the boundary rope. Well played in the end by Shashi. Bashwaraj once again bowling it too full and too straight. In fact, it was on the batsman's pad, and Shashi Reddy flicks it nice and fine. There was a fielder inside the circle there, but he was a little wide. And the ball was a little fine. Much needed boundary for Shashi. He will get a lot of confidence from that shot. Shashi corrects his, in fact, BJ, it's Bashwaraj corrects his line, bowls it outside of the next ball. It's another full toss on the patch. Call was for 2 initially, but the batsman will have to settle for a single. Amir on strike for the last ball of the over. Pushwaraj. Oh, once again, Nsyc winding up, looking for the big shot. In fact, he did go through with his shot, but only managed an inside edge on to his pads. So a dot ball to end the over. Boundary, but there was a boundary in that over as well, but it's still just 6 runs of the over. 58 for the loss of 6 wickets at the end of 11. Ground breakers, chopping and changing constantly. They're not allowing the batsman to. I mean, they are just not allowing the batsman to get accustomed to one bowler, to get used to a bowler. Anil into the attack now, and he starts with a big wide, the outside off. Might be another wide. Yes, it is. I think there have been too many extras from the round breakers this inning. They've bowled 15 wides. Another wide. 3 wides in a row now. Those are easy runs. Bonus runs. The batsmen don't have to work for those. Wrapped on the pads and given by the umpire. Batsman not happy, but I think that was pretty straightforward. Shashi Reddy on that occasion just falling over, looking to work it towards the onside. Ball was very straight and it would have crashed into middle and leg. Umpire Sajjad Hashmi had no doubt in his mind and raised his finger immediately. Shashi Reddy goes for just 11. Another dairy farm batsman with a start, but unable to carry on. 67 down now for just 61. Shashi Reddy, the second batsman to get into double figures. The first one was Yunus, but Mohammad Yunus also got to 17 of 17 ball, but just couldn't carry on. He was bowled by Venkat. Now Shashi Reddy got to 11 of 18 balls. It's been dismissed. LBW by Anil. Suresh Babu is the new batsman, and he's welcome to the crease by a short one. Suresh nicely behind that one, plays it back to the bowler. Anil with the next delivery. Play and a miss. Appeal for caught behind. There was daylight between bat and ball, no question. Ooh, another play and a miss. This time ball coming in with the angle. Suresh Babu beaten on the cut. First 3 balls were wide, but since then Anil has settled into a nice rhythm. Oh, that was almost chopped on. A bottom edge onto the pitch. Ball just bouncing over the stumps. Suresh Babu gets lucky. Single towards fine leg. The score moves to 62. Once again, Amir Sheikh on strike for the last ball of the over. Anil going around the wicket and bowled. I think Amir was just looking for a single there, not covering the line of that straight delivery. In fact, he played inside the line. Ball going past the outside edge and crashing into middle and off. That was another big wicket for Anil. They sink further. They are 8 down now with just 62 on board. End of another very good over for the groundbreakers. Anil, just 4 runs and 2 wickets. It's 62 for the loss of 8 wickets at the end. Bashwaraj to continue. New batsman is Ravi Teja, but he's at the non-striker's end. Chance for a run out at the non-striker's end, but the throw is towards the keeper. That's good fielding by Anil at backward point. Bashwaraj. That's driven on the up. Straight to Chinnaseva, gets shot extra cover. Another good looking stroke by Suresh Babu, but once again straight to a fielder. Ooh, that's an inside edge. Keeper quickly onto that one. What an eventful over this has been. Next ball. Play and a miss. So ball going past the top edge this time. BJ all over Suresh Babu. Oh, another big swing. Appeal for caught behind. A very strong one by the bowler. Keeper joining in as an afterthought, but I think the keeper knew it was not out. Last ball. Another big swing. Oh no, that's been through and it has gone all the way. That's very disappointing for the bowler. Oh, that should have been stopped by the keeper. Just, I think, to be fair to VK there, the wicket keeper, it just bounced in front of him and went all the way to the fine leg boundary. 4 byes. End of another very good over by the groundbreakers. Just 4 byes. It's 66 for the loss of 8 wickets. Venkat back into the attack. Oh no, that might be 4 more byes. That's poor keeping once again by VK. Lets a straight one through. So that's 2 balls, two boundaries. Batsman had nothing to do with them. Those are 4 byes. A big swing and a miss. Ravi Teja, the new batsman on strike. Good fielding by Anil there at point. Ravi Teja was looking for the single but sent back by Suresh Babu. These two have added, the partnership between these two is worth 8, but they haven't scored a single run off the bat in that partnership. 2 boundaries, 4 byes, 8 byes, sorry. That's in the air, but will fall short of Pandu at long off. It was meters short, in fact. A single for Suresh. Last ball of the over. Oh, chance at the non-striker's end and out. That's gone. There was never a run there. Suresh Babu should have waited for the ball to go past that point fielder, but he came charging down, and Ravi Teja had to go. And good throw and good work by the key back bowler as well, taking the throw, collecting the throw, and breaking the stumps immediately to catch a Ravi Teja shot. Dairy Farm 9 down, 72 for 9 at the end of 14. What a bowling performance this has been from the groundbreakers. Everyone they have turned to this innings has delivered. If you look at the scorecards, they have used 6 bowlers so far, and everyone has no, except Bashwaraj, everyone has got a wicket. 2 apiece for Venkat and Anil. But the only thing disappointing in that card is the extras. 24 extras. That's the highest scorer. Number 11, Raghavendra Chari at the crease. Outside edge between the two fielders. Shairaj after it. Coming back for the second. Yeah, this time Suresh Babu is a little bit cautious and sends Chari back. So it will only be a single. Oh, that's in the gap. Suresh Babu this time manages to beat Anil at point and will get 2 runs. That's good batting. Those are important runs, very crucial. Bobby, the next ball. Oh, that's some extra bounce for Bobby. Suresh Babu just looking to repeat that shot he played the previous ball, but gets beaten. That's nicely done. It's in the gap once again. Oh, that's good timing as well. 2 more for Suresh Babu. Dairy Farm team got some runs in this over. 5 runs of the first 4 deliveries. Bobby has been a little on the shorter side this over. This time he bowls it full on the pads and nicely driven towards long off for a single by Suresh Babu. Chari, number 11, Chari only has 1 ball to negotiate in this over. Oh, that was, I don't think that was a catch. It was off the pads maybe. Yes. Dot ball to end the over. 6 runs coming of that Bobby over. It's 78 for the loss of 9 wickets at the end of 15 overs. 3 more to go. But will the Dairy Farm team play out their 18 overs? With 9 wickets down, looks highly unlikely. Wrapped on the pads, appealed for leg before, but that was missing, comfortably missing the stumps. Would have gone past the leg stump. Leg by signal by the umpire. Bashwaraj still looking for his first wicket. He is the number 11 in sight. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side. Wrong line from Bashwaraj. Yeah. Another extra for the Dairy Farm team. Nice and full from Bashwaraj. Equally well played by Chari on the front foot. That's driven straight to short extra cover. No run. Bashwaraj. That was a little bit shorter this time. A little bit straighter. No room for Chari this time. He was just looking to defend it, got an inside edge onto his thigh. Vashwaraj goes around the wicket now. Vashwaraj trying everything to get this wicket. It was the Yorker this time, well executed. And once again, well played by Chari. Nicely dug out. Slower one. Oh, that was a full toss. Chari deciding to go after it, but luckily for him, ball just going over the bowler, falling short of Bobby at long on. Last ball of the over. That was pretty optimistic from the man at mid wicket. He appealed for a leg before when the batsman had been struck outside the line of the stumps, and the ball, after hitting the pads, had gone past the leg stump towards the keeper. You can understand the 16 completed. It's 81 for the loss of 9 wickets. 2 overs to go. One of which will be bowled by Anil. So Anil would love to get another wicket. He's bowled 1 over, considered just 4 runs and picked up 2 wickets. And as far as I can remember, 3 of those 4 runs were wides. That's a good delivery to start of his second over. Anil going past the outside edge of Chari. Anil with the next delivery. That's nicely played. Oh no, that should have been stopped. But Bobby overran it. I can't say he overran. He tried to stop it using his boot, but the ball bouncing over and going to the rope. Boundary rope, I mean. Those are very important runs for the dairy farm teams. 85 for 9. Anil. That's in the air. It's in the gap once again. Pandu after that one. They are coming back for the second. Slight misfield, and that's enough. 2 more for Raghavendra Chari. He moves to 10 of 10. No. It's 8 of 9 for Raghavendra Chari. Anil going for some runs in this over. That ball! Anil had enough. He bowls one full and straight. Chari once again looking to go over. Looking for the big shot. Misses the straight one, and the ball crashes into middle and off. So the dairy farm team all out for just 87 in 16.4 overs. They couldn't even play out the allotted 18 overs. So groundbreakers at the halfway stage, after the first inning, groundbreakers will be the happier team. The target for the groundbreakers to win this Diamond Cup final, 88, just 88 of 18 overs. Should be a straightforward chase, but you never know, because cricket is a game of uncertainties. We'll be back with the chase shortly. Stay tuned. Welcome back for the chase. The target for the groundbreakers to win this Diamond Cup final is just 88 runs from 18 overs. That's 108 balls. Required run rate under 5 in over, 4.89 to be precise. Mohammad Imtiaz and Venkat to open the batting for the groundbreakers. Malesh with the new ball. Field placement for Malesh. Two men in that point region, a short third man, a backward point, a cover point, short extra cover. Yeah, man in the covers as well. A long on and a long off. Yep. The two boundary riders. The two men on the onside, a short mid wicket and a short squaring. We are all set to go. Here comes Malesh. Imtiaz on strike. First ball. That's a shot. A little wide. Room for the batsman. Imtiaz looking for the cut. I think it was a little bit on the slower side as well from Malesh. Ball goes under the bat. Next ball. That shot, that's pulled, that's all the way. What a shot that was. It was a flat 6. Mohammad Imtiaz off the mark in some style. It was fractionally short from Malesh, and that was enough for Imtiaz. Yeah, that was struck very hard. It was really flat. As a result of that shot, there is a deep mid wicket in position now, long off inside the circle at mid off. Next ball. That was on a good length, fuller side of good length, and Imtiaz punches it towards extra cover. No run this time. Use of the feet this time. Imtiaz, bowler goes short. Imtiaz still manages to clear mid off and earn himself a boundary. So Imtiaz. I think he is going to play his shots. Groundbreakers looking to get as many runs possible in the power play. I think they want to kill the chase within the power play. They just don't want to give the Nsyc Dairy Farm team a way back. Malesh. Use of the feet once again. This time it's a top edge and it clears third man. This might not go all the way. It stops short of the boundary because of the heavy outfield, but Imtiaz will get another couple. So he will continue to play his shots. The groundbreakers, I think they want to shut the opposition out. Now the field change. Long off is back and deep mid wicket inside the 30-yard circle. That shot. This time Imtiaz slaps it towards mid or long off. A single. Just a single. That will be the end of the first over. It's 13 without loss. So Imtiaz will retain the strike with that single. Venkat, I think he has got the best seat. He has got the best seat in the stadium, or should I say the ground, to watch that shots. Muhammad Yunus to share the new ball with Malesh. An SYC Dairy Farm team employing a different strategy today. Here comes Yunus. A first ball, I think it's more of a top edge, but it will still clear the shot. Third man fielder, and Imtiaz will get another couple. Yep, I think I would consider the bowler more lucky because he got away with one that was short. It was on the pads. It was there to be hit. Another short one. That's in the air. And another 6. Once again, the ball has carried all the way. It seems as if Imtiaz knows what's coming. He was waiting on the back foot for that short delivery, went with a pull, and it looked as if it was more of a top edge. Wasn't off the middle of the bat, but it still carried all the way. The groundbreakers off to a flyer. 21 without loss. Just 1.2 overs. Mohammad Imtiaz has scored all those 21 runs of just 8 balls. Yunus with the next delivery. That was a full toss. It's dipping on the batsman. Imtiaz was looking for another big hit, but this time it comes off the bottom. Goes towards deep mid wicket, single only for Imtiaz. Another short one from Yunus. Venkat pulls it towards deep mid wicket for a single. Opens his account with that single. More importantly, gets off strike immediately. That's a wide down the leg side. Slower one tried by Yunus, but wrong lines. Muhammad Yunus. And that was another slower one. Imtiaz just working it towards the own side. No one there at short mid wicket. Another single. Muhammad Yunus with the last ball of the over. That one came in. Venkat, I think he was looking to open the offside, but the ball came in. So he just works it towards the own side. Ball goes straight to the fielder. A dot ball to end the over. Another expensive over. It's 12 runs coming of that Muhammad Yunus over. It's 25 without loss. Groundbreakers off to a flyer courtesy Muhammad Imtiaz. 23 of just 10 balls, 1 4 and 2 sixes. Another bowling change. Raghavendra Chari to bowl the 13th over. I beg your pardon, it's Raghavendra Chari to bowl the 3rd over, not the 13th. Imtiaz on strike. Here comes Chari. And he starts with a wide, the way outside off. Imtiaz was looking to go after that one, but it was well outside the reach of the batsman. Another extra for the groundbreakers. Chari, the next ball. Ah, that's big. That will clear long off quite comfortably. That's 6 more for Mohammad Imtiaz. Oh, what should I say? I feel all the other batsmen, the New York and Nsyc Dairy Farm batsmen, were batting on a different pitch, and Mohammad Imtiaz is batting on a different pitch. He's on to 29 of just 11 balls. That was his third six. Raghavendra Chari welcomed into the attack with a big 6 over long on. That's short. That's spoiled. Ball is in the gap. Long on. Raju Dhoni after it, but will not make it. That's 4 more. First ball. Chari pitched it up, and Imtiaz launched it way over long on for a 6. And the second ball, Chari pitches it, bowls it short, and Imtiaz pulls it in the gap over mid wicket for a boundary for 4 runs. 36 without loss. Raghavendra Chari with the next ball. Short once again. That's pulled. That's even bigger. That's 6 more. Imtiaz dealing in 6s. That was his 4th 6. Dairy Farm team is running out of ideas. It's 42 without loss, just 2.3 overs bowled. Mohammad Imtiaz on 39 of just 13 balls, 2 fours and 4 sixes. Chari has bowled 3 legal deliveries so far, and all of them have gone for boundaries. That might be out. Yes, it is. Imtiaz could have just let it go, and he could have got a wide, but Imtiaz going after that one came off the bottom of the bat, and it went straight to Yunus at cover. Much needed wicket for the Dairy Farm team. Mohammad Imtiaz goes. Oh, that was some innings. 39 of just 14 balls, 2 fours and 4 sixes. I think the match is almost over now. So groundbreakers just need another 46 runs, and they've got 92 balls. So the required rate has gone down drastically. It's just 3 runs and over. One big hitter goes, another big hitter enters. It's Chinna Sehwag out to bat. So will he continue from where Imtiaz left, or will he just knock it around by that was played a straight bat shot from Sehwag, nicely driven towards Yunus at extra cover. Chari, last ball of the over. Another drive from Sehwag, but this time it's towards mid-off, who's a little bit wider. So Chari ends the over with 2 dot balls. It's 42 for 1 at the end of 3. Two overs remaining in the power play. So another bowling change. Amir Sheikh into the attack. Amir Sheikh to bowl, Venkat on strike. I think ground breakers should just carry on with the power play still. First ball, Amir bowls it full and on the batsman's patch. Venkat drives it in the gap. No one at mid-off. Venkat gets a single. Oh, that's poor from Amir Sheikh. That was help yourself stuff. A half volley, that too outside leg stump, and Sehwag doesn't miss out. It was more of a sweep. No one there at fine leg or square leg. Chinna Sehwag gets off the mark with that boundary. It's 47 for 1. Amir Sheikh, the next ball. Oh, that's plumb in front of the wicket. Only thing that could have saved Shivan Chinna Sehwag on that occasion was an inside edge. Otherwise, he was a dead duck right in front of the stumps. Another very good delivery by Amir Sheikh. Very full, almost a Yorker run out off stump. Dug out by Chinna Sehwag. Next ball. Oh, that's right through. It might not go all the way. Will be byes. Chinna Sehwag coming back for the second. This time the ball just carries on with the angle, doesn't straighten after pitching, and misses the leg stump. Keeper, both the batsman and the keeper beaten. Ends up as 2 byes. And then inside edge, ball is racing towards the boundary. Fielder this time will stop it inside the boundary rope. 2 more for Chinna Sehwag. 50 up for the groundbreakers. It's 51 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. An expensive start for Amir Sheikh. 9 runs in his first over. Looks like we'll see some spin inside the power play. Yep, it's Shashi ready to bowl. Making some adjustments to the field. Is bowling with a long on and a deep mid wicket. 4 men on the onside. Long on, a deep mid wicket, and a short mid wicket as well as a short square leg. Shiva has a slip in place as well. A little bit shorter and punched off the back foot. No run. Thought the groundbreakers might target the spinner in the power play, but oh, that was hit pretty hard. The umpire Jawad Hashmi unable to get out of the way in time. I think he is hurt. Oh no, oh no. I think he is in a lot of pain. That was hit pretty hard. That was traveling. umpire Jawad Hashmi. He did show some good reflexes, but reaction time he had was minimal. He just couldn't get out of the way of that shot. An umpire killer. I think that one hit him flush on that forearm. Sajjad Hashmi taking over from Jawad, who's standing at leg now. Shashi Reddy with the next ball. Another well pitched up delivery. This time Venkat finds the middle of the bat and the ball has gone all the way. It's another 6 over cow corner. As expected, Venkat has decided to take the spinner on. This is the last power play over. Shashi with the next ball. It's flighted once again and goes past that attempted slog. Two balls remaining in the over. Will Venkat attempt another one, another big hit? I think he was looking for another big one, but Shashi slows it down and bowls it a little bit shorter. Last ball. Oh, in the air, but just short of Amir Sheikh at cover. Short cover, that is. So another dot to end the over. Just 6 runs of that over. That 6 over cow corner. At the end of 5 overs, groundbreakers 57 for 1. They just need another 31 runs in 78 balls. Required rate has gone further down. It's just 2.38 per over required now. Muhammad Yunus back into the attack. The ball is second over. Chinna Sehwag on strike. He is continuing with an attacking field. 4 men inside the circle on the offside. There is a short mid wicket as well. First ball. Soft hands from Sehwag. He was looking for a single, sent back by Venkat. That's poor cricket. I think Venkat is just looking for the boundaries. He isn't interested in singles. Good fielding by Chari there at backward point. Another dot. Yunus for the next ball. That shot, oh no, that was the A to be hit, but I think Sehwag was, Sehwag went after it a little too hard, ends up getting beaten. Yunus once again. This time, Chinna Sehwag manages to find the gap, and they will come back for the second. 2 more to the total. Muhammad Yunus with the next ball. That's short and wide, and it's past to Chari. This might not go. No, Oh, it does. So it will be a boundary for Sehwag. That was his second boundary. The score moves to 63. 25 more runs needed by the Groundbreakers to win this Diamond Cup final. Here comes Yunus with the last ball of the over. That shot, that's pulled, that's in the gap, and it might go for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for Sehwag. Yunus bowling, attempting the slower one, but it was a little bit on the shorter side. Sehwag had all the time in the world to rock back and pull it in the gap between the two fielders, deep mid wicket and the deep square leg, deep backward square leg. 2 boundaries to end the over. It's 67 for 1 at the end of 6. 21 more needed. Srisailam into the attack now. Oh, that might go all the way. No, 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 no. That's into the hands. Yeah, Venkat, as I told you, was just looking for boundaries. Groundbreakers losing their second wicket. Good catch by Mallesh at deep mid wicket. It's 67 for the loss of 2 wickets. A wicket first ball for Srisailam. Groundbreakers have a very strong batting lineup. Just 87 runs is what the Dairy Farm team has scored today, so I don't think that will be challenging for the Groundbreakers. And when you have got 67 in just 6 overs, there's no pressure at all. New batsman in is Raj. Srisailam bowls it full and straight. Work towards the onside. No run. Srisailam with the next ball. That was very full. Driven towards the long gone fielder for a single by Raj. He gets off the mark with that single and the score moves to 68. Srisailam to Sehwag. That was a good length delivery. Sehwag nicely behind that one. Srisailam. Oh, that was almost the third wicket. Sehwag had almost chopped it on. Just a single of the over so far. Srisailam with the last ball of the over. This time, no, that's good fielding. I think it was Shashi there. Yeah, Shashi Reddy had shot at cover point with a good save. A good over first up by Srisailam, just a single and a wicket in that over. It's 68 for the loss of 2 wickets. Groundbreakers in no hurry at all. They are taking their time. With the required rate just 1.82. So even if they get 2 singles and over, that will suffice. Suresh Babu into the attack now. That's in the air. Clears that cover fielder. It might not go all the way because there is a wet patch out there. Yep. And they will come back for the second. In fact, they have run 3 there. So that's good running between the wickets. Suresh Babu once again. Oh, that's in the gap. Nicely timed by Chinna Sehwag, and it goes all the way. That's 4 more. Suresh Babu once again bowling it full. This time it's on the pads.
कमेंटेटर को छोड़ के मारो भाई।
75 for 2. Oh, that was another hit me delivery, but Sehwag misses out. Just 13 more to get. Suresh Babu with the next delivery. That's a full toss. That's it down the ground. That's straight back. Was an opportunity for the bowler, but Suresh was falling over. Another dot. A little bit shorter that time from Suresh Babu, and Raj just works it straight to short mid wicket. Last ball of the over. It's in the air, but will land safely. It was way short of Ravi Teja at long on. So another single. That will be the end of the over. Srishalam continuing. First ball was a dot. Second ball a little bit short. That's in the gap. Nicely punched by Raj. It will be at least a couple. Full toss. Driven down the ground and misfield 4. Oh, what a time to misfield. I think Ravi Teja was in a hurry. Oh, might be he was trying to run the batsman out there, but misfields it and the ball goes to the boundary. So it's mere formalities remaining, just 4 more to get. Can Raj finish it off in this over? I think there's no one there at deep mid wicket. That will be the winning runs. That's the end of the match. Groundbreakers have won this Diamond Cup final quite comprehensively, beating the Nsyc Dairy Farm team by 8 wickets. The match summary. Groundbreakers winning the toss, deciding to field first, restricting the Nsyc Dairy Farm team to just 87 runs. They were 87 all out in just 16.4 overs, and in reply, Groundbreakers getting to their target of 88 in just 8.5 overs, losing just 2 wickets. A quick fire, 39 of just 14 balls at the top. by Muhammad Imtiaz, and Chinna Sehwag finishing things off with 25 of just 22 balls, 4 boundaries for him, and Raj managing to score 14 of just 7 balls, 88 for 2 in 8.5 overs. That's the end of the second final today. The Diamond Cup has been won by the Groundbreakers. We have another final coming up in some time. It will be the Platinum Cup. Between final will be played between RCB and the Star Champions. Do join us then.